Hey guys, what's up? So first things first is I hope each and every one of you is doing well. I hope you're doing okay and trying to keep yourself busy during this crazy time we're in right now. But I have a new video for you guys. I have been meaning to do this video for a long time. This has been on my list. I was definitely inspired from the one and only Jeffree Star when he did three videos, I believe. He did one with using only e.l.f. products, and then next was NYX, and I think the last one was Maybelline, I want to say. I could be wrong, but I think it is Maybelline. If you have not looked at the title below, the brand that I will be using full face is the one and only CoverGirl. So here is the reason why I chose CoverGirl out of all the store brands. So CoverGirl and I have a history. CoverGirl was the first actual quality brand makeup I ever used growing up. I used CoverGirl throughout high school years, no joke. That was it was mind-blowing. I blame the TV show America's Next Top Model. Yes, I admit I watched that growing up, especially during high school years, and I think the first season I watched was cycle 12, in which we were introduced to Allison, which I love her, and I think she got robbed from not winning both of the cycles she was in. So if you watch America's Next Top Model, I don't know when they started, but they started doing a contract with CoverGirl, so the winner would get a contract with CoverGirl Cosmetics, and during the cycle they would do a campaign and do makeup campaign with the products, any new products that CoverGirl came out. And you know, I was a little girl, I was very inspired and impressionable, and so I didn't know who Tyra was until I watched that show, and then I was just amazed at the whole fashion industry. And obviously CoverGirl was in there, and they were raving so much about CoverGirl, and every time I went to the drugstore, like Walmart, Walgreens, any type of drugstore, I always saw it. I'm like, okay, this TV show raves about it, they say it's amazing, might as well try it. So I used to take ballet classes, and we obviously had performances, and we obviously had to put some makeup on us. And I remember my mom and I went to Walmart getting makeup for my ballet performance, and that was the first time we ever got CoverGirl Cosmetics, the foundation and everything. I was obsessed with CoverGirl. I still use CoverGirl. I don't use a lot of their products, but two things I use a lot is their BB cream for sure. I love their BB cream. Love it, love it. I also use their loose powder, their Clean Professional. This is in medium. I've had this for a while, so I'm super excited. So I went to Walgreens, very close where I live, before the craziness happened, and I went to the CoverGirl section and basically bought everything that was there for a full face. So this is the evidence. So I have pretty much everything except I don't think I have eye primer. But I'm really excited just to go back and use these products because I've used these products before, especially the mascara. This is the same packaging and color of their mascara. I can't believe this is actually Lash Blast Volume. This is the mascara I use every single day during high school years. No joke, I was obsessed with this mascara. So I'm super excited to use this. I'm super excited, so let's get started with the full face, shall we?
Alright, my face is all ready for CoverGirl. So first things first is to prime my face, and so I'm going to be using their CoverGirl Outlast All Day Primer. This is what it looks like. So it looks like a nice white moisturizer cream base. So I'm going to now start applying that all over my face. So I was curious if it had any scent to it. It doesn't. I don't mind either way. So for foundation, I would normally use their BB cream, which I love. But I saw that they have this Outlast Activity 24-hour foundation, so I thought I would give this a shot. I got medium beige. So at a drugstore, there is no tester, so bear with me. This was the closest I could guess to my skin tone. So for for no testers at a drugstore, I think I did pretty good with the color match of my skin tone. So next thing is concealer. So I have here the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I am using the shade Perfect Beige. So I love the packaging of this. Definitely, when I opened it, reminds me of the Shape Tape concealer. I like the applicator and I just like the packaging overall, so let's see how this goes. Gotta say, I don't hate the concealer, kinda loving it. So next thing is to bake my face, and I'll be using the CoverGirl loose powder. I'm using the shade medium, and I've had this for quite some time. I actually enjoy using this a lot, so let's bake my face. Alright, so overall, all the face products I've used so far, don't hate, kinda liking them. Now let us move to the eyes. So when I went shopping to the drugstore, I did not see any eye primer there, so I'm just gonna use the concealer as my eye primer. Set the base on, let's do it. Alright, for eyeshadow, I got this little guy. The reason why is because I had something very similar to this growing up in high school, and this one is called Country Woods. So the funny thing about this is they actually still come with these sponge applicators. This just brings back so many memories of my high school years. Oh my god, I can't believe they still have these. So I'm just going to dip into this lighter shade and start with that as a base of my whole entire eyelid. So with the other three brown colors, I'm basically just moving back between all three of them and just gonna darken my crease and my outer corner of my eye. Later on, I realized that they pretty much look the same. In the eyeshadow pen, they look different, but it basically looks the same on my eyelid. I'll also be adding some of this brown color tones underneath my eye too. Alright, eyeliner time. So right here I am using the CoverGirl Get In Line Active Eyeliner, set to be for 24-hour wear. So we have to shake it up, and once we open it up, we will see that it is one of those quill tiny little brushes applicators. So I haven't used these in years, so bear with me. So here I am going back to my high school years, doing my eyes with this eyeliner. Okay, brow time. So I'll be using the CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow, I see what you did there, Voluminous Brow Gel. So I'm using 115 Deep Bronze, which is like a very dark black brown color. So as we open it, here what it looks like. Pretty simple to the Benefit spoolie type situation. And here we go. Oh my my god, yes, I know. My brows are super bold and dark. I don't know what happened. I barely put anything. Oh my god, but let's just move on. So, next thing is mascara. I'll be using their signature Lash Blash Volume Mascara. Love this mascara growing up, so hopefully I will love it again. Alright, let's finish my face, shall we? So, next thing I'll be using is their CoverGirl True Blend Serving Sculpt Palette. So this is a 3-in-1. It comes with a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer / contour. So when I went to the store, I am using this Fair Lights tone because when I looked at the dark and medium, it just looked like the wrong color tones for my skin, so I'll be using this one. So I'll be dipping into their bronzer / contour color first. I have noticed I really have to dig my brush in there just to get something on my brush. Okay, let's go into the blush. So normally I am not a blush person. I only own one blush, so this looks really pink and rosy, which it is. So let's just try our best with it. Now the highlighter. Now the very last thing is lips, so please don't judge me, but I have a CoverGirl lipstick that I still own since my high school years. Again, blame America's Next Top Model for this. This is a lipstick. As you can tell, there's the CoverGirl logo. This is very old. I know it's expired, but this is in the color Burn, which is like kind of this coppery red color. So yeah, let's just put it on my lips. So this is my face using nothing but the CoverGirl's cosmetics.
Here is the final look using nothing but CoverGirl's cosmetic full face. Honestly, it did not turn out as bad as I was hoping, so that's a good sign. Although there are a couple of products that I would never ever use again. The first thing is their brow gel. Like, look how dark my eyebrows are. They're like super dark and I barely put anything on this. So yes, their brow gel I would honestly never use again. Just looking at these eyebrows, they look like cartoon eyebrows. Another thing is their eyeshadows. So like I said, the only reason why I got this tiny one is because I had something very similar to this growing up, and the formula and everything is just how it was back then. Very kind of dusty, if you can see, very dust everywhere, and not a whole lot of pigmentation. I think the closest pigmentation I got to this one was this latter one right here, but other than that, yeah. Another thing I would not really quite like to use is their Sculpt palette. Yes, it has all three in here. Bronzer, it has highlighter, it has blush. It's just, I mean, I'm not a blush person overall, so that was very new to me. And the bronzer was okay. The highlight's not too bad. So it's like, it's a hit or miss, depending who you are. The things I do love with CoverGirl is definitely, I absolutely loved their concealer. I like this concealer a lot, so I'm planning to use this more in my routine. Obviously, I'm happy that their Last Lash mascara formula is roughly still the same. Still works pretty well with my eyelashes, giving it a nice volume-esque. And I kind of like it. I really like it a lot. I'm really happy how this performed. I know they have new mascara out there, so I'm very curious how they perform too. And surprisingly, the primer and foundation works pretty well too, so I'm not mad at it. One thing I am kind of disappointed is their eyeliner. As you can tell, it's not the best job I have done, but hey, you can't win at everything. The lips overall, I mean, I've had this since my high school years. I know this is inspired, but hey, it's a nice color, I would say. Truth be told, when I was done putting everything on and when I took a glance at myself, kind of looked like my mom a little bit, because this is what she does. She puts like very little eyeshadow, very bold eyebrows, eyeliner, and very bright lips. So kind of creepy that I look like my mom, but you know, whatever. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. All my social media links are down below. I will be working and filming on other videos during this time for you guys, so I can't wait for you guys to see them. And yeah, I will see you guys later. So